What's going on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch TV, and Periscope? This is Fred Y coming at you with another episode. Today's episode is being brought to you by some fucking beer. Oh, did I put the... Yeah, I put the advisory caption up. Yeah. If you're thirsty, drink it. All right, man. So... y'all saw the title, and the title says, "This is why rich black folks don't speak for us." And I tried to start this stream. This is my third attempt because I had some things I had to look at before I started the stream. But first, before I get started, man, I want to say give a happy birthday shout out to Dot. My man's wife, her birthday is today, and we want to give a big shout outs to her. Also, I want to deal with the promotions that the Gamer Show has going on. We have the Cyberpunk promotion going on where you can win a copy of Cyberpunk on the Xbox or the PlayStation, and the only thing you have to do is get your raffle ticket by donating $1 to the Gamer Show using our Cash App. That's $THAGAMERS and you can win yourself a copy of Cyberpunk either on PlayStation or Xbox. And that raffle will be announced whenever this shit comes out. Alright. The other raffle that we got going on, the promotion, is the Christmas giveaway. Yeah, we're giving away a ton of shit on Christmas Day. That's Mario 3D All-Stars, another copy of Cyberpunk, Spider-Man Miles Morales, which I just beat, Call of Duty, Cold War, and Madden 2021. And the more people that participate, the more prizes we'll add in. And again, this is a $5 raffle, and you can get your ticket by donating $5 to the Gamer Show at $THAGAMERSSHOW. That's using our Cash App. All right. So we got that out the way. Let's get into the topic, right? So the topic of today is, this is why rich black folks don't speak for us. They don't speak for us. They don't. And I have to put the advisory warning up here. Well, y'all know it's about to get real in a minute. But y'all that watch the show, y'all know how I get down. You feel what I'm talking about? Let me do something first. Hold on. Before I get started, hold on, I gotta do something real quick. All right, so this is why I say that black folks don't speak for us, right? Now we got these clowns, and the 5 that I'm going to put out there on the chopping block is Little Coke Wayne, Kanye West, which is out of his freaking mind. He's out of his freaking mind. 50 Cent, Lil Pump, and Ice Cube, which I used to be a big fan of Ice Cube. Used to be a humongous fan of Ice Cube. Even in my days where I was performing, going to the studio, I would idol myself after this dude, man. Because he was a great influence in my rap career. Him and Ludacris were two of the guys that was great influence in my rap career, man. So I idoled myself after Cube. Not no more. I mean, his shit is canceled in my house. Like, Ice Cube is so fucking canceled in my house that every Friday on my calendars inside the home are crossed out. I don't fuck with Cube. I don't fuck with Lil Wayne. I don't fuck with Kanye West. I don't fuck with 50 Cent. And I damn sure don't fuck with this Lil Pump, whatever the fuck his name is. I don't fuck with these cats. This is the thing. Anytime that you would meet with a white supremacist to try to get leverage for supposedly us in a fair deal is bullshit. You cannot meet with a white supremacist and expect to get anything out of it. The Grand Wizard, the squatter that's in the Oval Office right now, he's meeting with all these black entertainers. And he's using these black entertainers for props. Now, Cube said something about he was willing to meet with both sides of the party. He was willing to meet with Biden and he was willing to meet with Trump. He said whoever could get the job done, that's who he would fuck with. Well, here's your mistake, Cube. You fucked up. You fucked up, Cube, because you had 4 years of this shit that was going on with Trump. Oh, I'm sorry, I called him Trump. The Grand Wizard. You had 4 years of this jackass shenanigans. You know he wasn't for black people. He did nothing for black people. Nothing. Each time a race war or something broke out, he didn't calm America down. He went on the white supremacy side. So why the fuck would you say you was going to sit down and meet with this cat to try to iron out some shit? Cube, you fucked up. You was a fucking sellout. Ice Cube is a fucking sellout. You're a fucking sellout, bruh. There's no way that you can meet and sit down with this dude and say, yeah, I'll talk to him, and if he listens to me, he'll change. He ain't gonna change a goddamn thing. So what the fuck makes you think that whatever that you got to say to him is gonna change my demographic? See, Ice Cube, I'm not rich like you, bruh. See, I don't have to sit back and carefree of how the mortgage is going to get paid next month. That's some shit that I got to worry about. I got to worry about putting food on the table, clothes on the back, and lights on, heat on, insurance, gas, get to A to B. Then I got 2 motherfucking dogs. I got to worry about feeding them too. So Ice Cube, what the fuck was you going to talk about to this fucking white supremacist dude? What the fuck was you going to say, bro? And why is it that we have to build a contract with white America? That's the most stupidest thing that I heard. If you know that you have to make a contract with black America for white Americans to treat us equally to them, then you're already a step fucking behind. Why is it that black America has to have some sort of stipulation in order to counteract discrimination. Oh, I love that. Why does Black America have to have stipulation to countersize whatever the fuck I just said? I'm drinking, y'all. So, like I said, today's show has been brought to you by Bud Light Lime. If you're thirsty, drink it. So why do we have to have a contract? Why do we have to have stipulation? Why is it that when we get pulled over, we have to do certain things? You got to keep your hand 10 and 2. You got to say yes, sir, no, sir. Why do we have to talk a certain way to get respect? Why do we have to go to certain schools to get a better education? Why do we have to do things in our career to get a better pay grade? Why do we got to do all that? How come it just can't be equally across the board? Now, if you're rich, you're rich. If you're poor, you're poor. If you're in the middle, you're in the middle. If you had made those decisions and you got in the place that you're at, then there's nothing that you can do about that. There's nothing that you can do about that. Ain't that a bitch? Yeah, I should have started this show with that. With Ain't That a Bitch in that segment. But these are clowns, man. These are fucking clowns. Lil Wayne, Kanye West, 50 Cent, Lil Pump, Lil Bitch, Lil Punk, and Ice Cube. You just disrespected the black community. I tell you, I told y'all. Ice Cube is so canceled in my house that every fucking Friday on every calendar is marked out. I don't even acknowledge Friday. None of that shit. All them tapes and DVDs and bootleg Friday copies that I got, I'm not watching that shit no more. Boys in the Hood is no longer allowed on my TV. Kanye West, all the motherfuckers, man, look. All right, let's start with Lil Wayne. How the fuck you gonna support Trump or the Grand Wizard, should I say? That's what he's called. The squatter at the White House that, yes, our ancestors, if you look like me, built, right? Repeatedly. Twice, I believe. How you gonna say the block is hot and make all these other records? Why the block hot, Lil Wayne? Why you running from the crooked cops and all that other shit? But you don't see any type of racism. You don't see any inequality amongst blacks and whites. You a clown right there. And everybody that supported this man and everybody that brought his records and still continue to support him, he's not for black Americans. He's not for African Americans. He's out there to get your money and then that's it. That's it. That's it. You did so much codeine and cough syrup and all that other shit that it had fried your fucking brain to think that you didn't grow up in Louisiana. Niggas are still getting lynched in Louisiana. How the fuck did you escape from that? Come on, bro. All right. Jump on to Kanye West. What can I say about this guy? He's a fucking clown. His mother was a professor. Now, when he was growing up, don't you think his mother explained to him racism? And she would have been the best one because she's a teacher, so she got more knowledge. How the fuck that he turned out like that? I don't know what the fuck. I don't know, like when you get $1 million and you're black, you get a certain switch that switch in your head and all the knowledge that you had before is gone. I don't know. 50 Cent, he's a clown. He's a clown. He's just supporting the Grand Wizard for tax reason. Jumping on to Lil Pump. He's supporting the Grand Wizard for tax reasons. But you forget who made you famous. Rich people don't make other rich people rich. It's people like me and you that make these clowns rich. 50 Cent didn't just put out an album and shit, and then all of a sudden, Bill Gates and all these other wealthy motherfuckers start buying his records and start going to his concerts. I've never heard of Bill Gates going to a 50 Cent concert. So Us poor motherfuckers made you rich by buying your albums, by buying your t-shirts and all this other shit. We made you rich. So then you turn around and slap us in the face because you're supporting a man that looks down on us. And you can't say that the guy's not racist. He's calling states to try to cancel out these votes. Georgia, Michigan, Chicago. He's trying to tell these, and then in areas where it's predominantly black, those votes shouldn't count because they voted for Biden. And he's not racist, but yet you want to support him. Now the Cube, Ice Cube. And I hope this gets back to Ice Cube, man. Because you's a fucking sellout. You's a fucking sellout, doughboy. You's a fucking sellout, man. Bruh, there should not be no fucking contract that you should take to any fucking politician or anybody that say, hey, you got to follow these guidelines in order for us to fuck with you. Nah, it shouldn't be no fucking contract. It shouldn't be no type of stipulations. It shouldn't be nothing. It should just be equality across the fucking board. Let me hip y'all to something that y'all may not know. It's too much white interference. Let me hip y'all on some shit that y'all might not know. If you're in the earshot of this fucking vlog or video or live stream, or if you're watching a rebroadcast of it, which we're live right now, you're not from here. You were born here, but your ancestors are not from here. Your ancestors are either in Europe or were born in Africa. This is not our land, man. This shit belongs to the Native Americans. Try to find a couple of them motherfuckers. So where do we get off acting all high and mighty and high off the hog? And this is not even our land. See, when I tell this story all the time because I used to get in trouble all the time when I was in high school. And high school it was worse because when they had Black History Month in Largo High School in Largo, Maryland, when they had Black History Month, they just set us down and we watched Roots. And now they wondering why all these white kids are getting beat up. And I'm always getting called to the principal's office. Fred, why are you beating up that white boy? Fred, why are you doing this to that white boy? Because my mind is seeing this shit on fucking. I'm looking at Cecily Tyson and Jane Pittman, whichever one of the motherfuckers in. I'm seeing nigga and all this. I'm like, and then I'm seeing the white kids in class smirking. I'm like, okay, yeah. And then fights will break out. The Christopher Columbus shit. Used to get in trouble all the time. I used to get in trouble so much during Kettering that when they had the Thanksgiving shit, they used to send me to in-school suspension. Because what would happen was I would always say the Christopher Columbus shit. I'm like, how are you going to discover something that was never lost? I was like, if you discovered America, then why are Indians on the, you know what I'm saying? Like, where the fuck did they come from? Did you bring them with you? And they could never answer that question about, you know, Christopher Columbus and all this other shit. And all they couldn't answer that. And until this year, I have never heard of Juneteenth. You might say, oh, Fred, you're ignorant. Fuck you. I never heard of Juneteenth. Never. So, and then people say, they don't teach that shit in high school. Juneteenth was never taught in high school. I'm first hearing about this shit this year. What's up, John? I'm just hearing about this shit this year. Never heard of Juneteenth. So, when, like, the 4th of July, I used to celebrate that shit. But I don't celebrate it no more because my daughter, she's grown. And it's just a waste of money to buy firecrackers, to buy cardboard and gunpowder and light it on fire. And I'm looking at myself like, I'm paying $200 just to set some shit on fire? I'm like, forget the kids and shit. They can watch TV and see all the sparkles and shit. I'm not doing this shit for the kids no more. I'm like, now if I light the shit on fire, I'm getting depressed. I'm already under some form of depression right now. 4th of July, I'm not buying no more fireworks, dog, because I'm just I'm just putting shit on fire. I might as well just take $200 bills, light it on fire, and that'll be it. You know what I'm saying? But 4th of July, America celebrates their independence, which is bullshit because we weren't free. We weren't free, right? So I'm just learning that Juneteenth shit. We weren't free. So when they sent black people off to war, and our ancestors came back, the white people came back to admiration and celebration. Black folks came back to lynching and killing and disrespecting. So we helped fight for this country, but we didn't have the same privileges coming back. We didn't have that same shit allotted to us. You forgot Mayweather and Tyson. Oh, I didn't know about Well, I knew about Mayweather. I didn't know about Tyson. Somebody tell me what Tyson did. But black rich America don't speak for us. Yes, some black rich Americans, they may have been in the struggle that we are currently in right now, and they were able to escape it and surpass it and overcome it. Now I'm not downing or hating on nobody for becoming rich. That's the last thing I'm gonna do. You know what I'm saying? However you become rich is how you become rich. You hit the lotto and become rich, I'm happy for you. You a drug dealer and you scored some yayo and you got out the game and now you rich, I'm happy for you. However you made your fucking money, and let me tell y'all, for the newcomers that watch this show, I'm unfiltered and I don't give a fuck what comes out of my mouth. And if I offend anybody, I don't apologize. You understand? Because you got other YouTube shows you can watch or whatever. Fuck. But I don't set out to offend anybody. But however you become rich, I applaud you. If you got out the game, if you got out the poverty, I applaud you. And if you're a friend of mine and you became rich, I'm not gonna beg you for no money. I'm not gonna ask you for no money. I'm gonna just ask you how. Give me the formula of how you did that, so I can become rich. I'm not gonna say, okay, now you're a billionaire. Give me $1,000. Nah, nigga, I don't give me nothing. Show me how to get there. Because if you show me how to get there, I may flip it around and earn twice than you. Then I'm like, look, man. You fucked up on this step. You should have did this. Now you could have been a 2 billionaire person. You know what I'm saying? You could have been a billionaire over 3, 4, 5 fucking times. You know what I'm saying? So that's the way that I go, right? But if you got out the game and you successful in life, that's on you. I feel you. Get what you can get out of life. If it prosper your family or your living situation, I'm good. But when you do surpass and become part of that tax bracket where you're living good, don't forget where the fuck you came from. Like I said, rich people don't make people rich. Poor people make people rich. Rich people rich. The motherfucker that owned Ring Doorbell, he was on Shark Tank and shit. You think millionaires brought that shit? You think millionaires brought them doorbells? No. It was folks like me and you that brought them doorbells that made them rich. All these rappers, all these actresses and actors, we make them rich. We make them by going to see their movies, by going to buy their merchandise, by just talking about them, having them trend on Facebook and Twitter and all this other shit, and they get free advertisement. How you think they get there? They don't get there by rich people. So you need to be humble of where you come from. You need to be fucking humble. You don't. Yeah, 70 million people feel. What's that? No, that's somebody else. Oh. I just don't have 70 million people fail for the okie doke for Jim Jones, Donald Trump. 70 million people voted for this clown. America is fucking racist. America does not care about African people, African American people. They don't. 70 million people don't give a fuck about you. 70 million people don't give a fuck about you. Congress don't give a fuck about you. Our government don't give a fuck about us. Anytime our government will entertain this attempt to take the election, our government could just say, look, you lost fair and square. Stop the shenanigans. If you keep doing it, as soon as you step foot out that White House in January, your ass getting locked up. But no, they're not saying none of that. They're not saying none of that. America don't give a fuck about us, man. And yes, if I got rich, I would damn sure move. If I was living in the hood, I would damn sure move out the hood. I would damn sure move out the hood. Quicker than you can snap your fucking finger, because if you're rich and you're living in the hood, you're asking for trouble. You're asking for trouble. So I get some of this shit, right? I get some of this shit, but you can't forget where you came from. You can't forget who made you. Of course, you can say, yeah, I did hard work and perseverance and all this other shit, and I made it. You made it because other people supported you. You can get a record deal all day long. But if nobody don't buy your shit, if nobody don't come to your concerts, then what? You just got a record deal. You can become an actor and play in these B-roll movies and send them up to Netflix and all these other Amazon and all this other shit. But if motherfuckers don't watch it or don't pick you out of, oh man, the movie was crappy, but the person she acted, her acting skills was great. Let me snatch her up. Oh, hey man, I seen this movie called da 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 da. Oh, check that girl out. That yeah, okay, yeah, bam, bam, bam. All right. Now you starting in motherfucking 007 16. You know what I'm saying? Yo, man. Us black people gotta stop falling for the okie doke, and we gotta stop letting these motherfuckers that think they represent us. Because you don't. You don't. Roy, what's his name? Fucking Mayweather You don't represent me. Tyson, oh my God, man, that's my man. I got to find out what he did, but I'm not giving him a pass. Since somebody said that Tyson did something, now I'm not a Tyson fan no more. I can't play. Well, I can still play Mike Tyson Punch Out. No, I can play Punch Out with Mr. Dream. So, Tyson, you're canceled. I don't even want to eat Tyson's chicken no fucking more. Lil Wayne, Kanye West, 50 Cent, Lil Pump, bitch, Ice Cube, fucking sellout. You all are no longer welcome in my home. Video wise or whatever the fuck. If I come downstairs and see Boys in the Hood on TV, I'm cursing somebody else. But that's it. I'm not going to keep y'all long, man. Just had to come on here. I'm about to go get drunk, probably. Got some Crown Royal downstairs. Got some Crown Royal yesterday. Damn. I called my man and sent him a text. BK Miller had Crown Royal on sale for $24. This was the regular Crown Royal, no flavor. But he said Sticks had it for $21. So, fuck. Ain't that about a bitch? Well, I'm going to finish drinking this Bud Light. I don't got nothing else to play because I just beat Spider-Man Miles Morales. Y'all come in for the review tomorrow. We're doing Spider-Man Miles Morales and Call of Duty Cold War. We're reviewing those two tomorrow. Again, happy birthday to Dot. And man. Well, all right, well. Thank y'all for watching the stream. I'm about to go ahead and get me a couple more beers and get fucked up. Some more. But that's what it is, y'all. Alright. Y'all be easy. I'll see y'all on the stream tomorrow. And yeah. Alright, y'all. Be easy.